Welcome to Truth with Tal and Isaac. I'm Tal.
I'm Isaac.
Episode number 155 coming at you today.
Is it?
Is it 156?
I think it's 4. I'll fact check. I'll be the producer of fact
It's
check.
155.
Okay, so just like place your wagers. I think I'm right.
I think I'm right.
Okay, go. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Okay. We're going to talk about the Tigers. We're going to talk about the NBA and a couple of summer blockbuster hits, Superman and F1.
I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it, so that means I'm right.
Yeah.
Obviously.
5-5. Okay. It's on me. Hand up.
Yep. A couple off the tops. Did you know that Isaac is young Colin Farrell? I heard that for the first time yesterday.
Okay, go ahead. Tell your bit.
No, it was good. We played tennis with a couple of good dudes. And the one guy said, he looks like from Phone Booth, that actor. So we looked it up, Colin Farrell. And actually, he does look a little like Colin Farrell.
All right, thanks. Next topic.
Thanks, fans. What matters less?
Stop.
MLB All-Star Game, Exhibition NFL, or Summer League NBA?
Not Summer League NBA. Exhibition NFL meeting preseason or just the Hall of Fame game?
Both.
Hall of Fame game didn't even count. If we won, by the way, it would have counted. No, it's all fake and it's not worth discussing.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say about that.
Honestly, these All-Star Games and...
Cancel the Hall of Fame game, by the way.
But even the preseason NFL games, I don't care about it. Like, I know there's a lot of emphasis on who the number 6 receiver is for the Lions. That's not going to make a difference.
Love it. He's probably the 6, and he didn't look very good.
Love it. Was he the 7th round guy?
Yeah, he didn't look good, but that's okay.
Special teams.
Go ahead.
Christian Wilkins.
I didn't even read it. You can educate me, actually.
So he's the guy who I think since he signed him for a lot of money, and then the Raiders, since he signed him initially, then the Rangers signed him for a bunch of money. He was injured. They didn't like how he was healing himself. And then he kiss this guy and touch this guy. It's kind of weird.
Actually,
so they cut him.
Yeah, the headline, it was very cryptic, but he kissed a guy on the forehead or something.
It's just kind of weird.
And then they cut him after that. I don't know. Kind of awesome. Kind of an awesome story, but shocked that it happened. Okay, so, next.
Should the Lions pick him up?
No, stop. I'm anti that.
Okay.
Next.
Youngblood was watching Good Will Hunting last night. We'll talk more about movies later. That's such a good movie. I can talk about the movie. 10 or 15 all time.
I can talk about the movie itself, but I want you to just say 97. Do you remember seeing it? Kind of break that down.
Oh, absolutely. Do remember seeing it. It was a big deal.
Cool.
Right? Everybody talked about it. It was hard to rent movies back then, so you had to go to the show because the problem is, there would only be 2 copies at Blockbuster, and there'd be people who don't have to get up and go to work. So they'd be in line at Blockbuster at 11 a.m. waiting for that movie to be returned. That was a real thing.
Interesting. So it was never available because when it was due to go back, people would know and they would be there sitting on it?
Yes.
That's kind of awesome. The fact that is a thing that happened, that's just so far from me, comprehending that. So that's a good bit.
Completely different time.
The movie itself, yeah, it's top 15, top 20 for me.
Yep.
It'd been probably 2 years since I watched it. Actually, here's my take on Good Will Hunting. When I'm watching a movie at home, I'll take some notes just to kind of keep track of where I'm at with things.
And to add to the review.
Kind of on not super normal. I get that, but I like to do it. Okay.
A little autistic.
Guilty. I don't know if you can say that.
Touch of the tism. No, it's okay.
I guess if it's real, then it's okay to say.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah. So I started writing down this scene is one of my favorite scenes in movie history, and that happened 3 or 4 times. And then I just kind of came together. I'm the whole movie is one long big scene that is that good. The initial scene in the Harvard bar was the first one. Whoa, yeah, this is a really good scene. It's funny. It's smart.
And then 5 minutes later, you like apples?
That moment, the bench scene with Williams where he scores it's kind of like Reggie Miller, right? When he scored 9 points in 8 seconds, or whatever, 8 points, whatever it was.
7 points and whatever.
Rob Williams kind of does 20 points in 13 minutes in that scene right there.
Just gives it to him.
Yeah,
really intelligently.
That's so good. So Good Will Hunting.
They broke down at the end and
Good Will Hunting, very good movie.
It was good.
Next,
it's a good car.
Yeah, good engine's good. It's a good engine, good car. Go ahead.
That's it. I want to talk about the Tigers a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Do we want to thank the sponsors for these sweet outfits?
Yeah, Visit Central Florida. Thank you.
Visit Central Florida. Thank you very much for providing the Truth with Tal and Isaac with really nice Tiger outfits.
Actually, it was my friends who provided them, so thank you, folks.
Thank friends.
Yeah, and I also paid for one, so it wasn't fully free, but it's
kind of a partial sponsorship.
Yeah, but we have to pay a guy off the street who got it for one of them, and the other was acquired freely. So it's good stuff. It was efficient. All right. Good resource allocation, if you ask me. Okay, go ahead.
Excellent. Okay. Tigers. We took a month off. One, because, basketball's done. Football's not happening. Hockey, nobody cares about.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, if the Red Wings ever got good, we'd care.
Yeah, like Wiz is just gonna text me like, people care about hockey, dude. And I like watching Pavel Datsyuk highlight tapes on Instagram every now and then. Like that will feed me.
Sergei Fedorov.
Yeah, he's great.
Spectacular.
But yeah, hockey, you're right. Wings are better. We'd be into it more.
Yep.
Now we're talking with the Tigers.
Now we're talking with the Tigers. Okay, so they hit a bit of a bump. Here's where we're at today. It is August the 4th. They have the largest division lead. And actually, if you take all the other divisions, two largest leads don't add up to the Tigers' 8-game lead. They have the best pitcher on the planet. Got lots of good guys on their team. They got lots of good guys on their team.
Yeah, okay. I'm just having a really...
But we're really, really disappointed with the deadline. I think we can talk about that.
Sure. What do you want to talk about? You want me to talk?
Well, why don't you talk a little about your commentary with just Tiger fans? How do you feel about you caring more about the Tigers than Scott Harris?
That's my line. Yeah. So I was at the Mark in Detroit on Saturday, and it's kind of like when now everyone wears Lions stuff, and it's cool to wear Lions stuff. It was kind of always cool to wear a Tiger thing, just because that D is like iconic,
classic.
right?
Yep.
But now you see a lot of people in Tiger stuff, and you can kind of pinpoint who's a real fan and who's just looking a hipster, right? So I kind of pinpointed a couple of fans, and I just go right over. And I kind of love this thing I've kind of learned about is to start a conversation with someone, you just go right at him. And if it's a dude, you call him sir. So I walked over to this guy, and I could tell he's a fan. I'm like, so, sir, how do you feel that me and you care more about the Tigers than management? And he goes, well, son. And then we just talked ball for a few minutes, right? And another example of that is I'll do it at the movie theaters, where when the movie ends, and you kind of make eye contact with someone coming up, you go, so, sir, what'd you think? And then you just boom, you're in a conversation now, and it starts, and we're going. So, yeah, the management thing.
Is it a controversial take to say that guys are more open to do that than ladies?
Well, it kind of depends. You got to pick your spots, and you don't really know how to pick your spots, and I know how to pick my spots masterfully.
I talk to everybody.
So, I pick my spots very well, respectfully. And we're talking ball, and it's just management or the suits or whoever have kind of done these mental gymnastics to convince themselves that there's not a Scooble window. And if Scooble's leaving, then there is such thing as...
right now.
Then there is a Scooble window. But they've convinced themselves that's not a window. Or unfortunately, that's just not how sports works. When you've got a guy like Scoob under, for so long, and if they're not going to extend him, they're not going to extend him. That's a whole different thing. And I'm, obviously kind of accepting the fact that they're probably not going to extend him because that's just not what... this management's going to do.
Unfortunately, I'm starting to accept that fact as well.
A couple months ago, I did.
Old man Illich, he just threw a bank at him. Doesn't really matter. I don't care. So what? It's $100 million more than market value. Pay that man his money.
Good reference. So the what you do is if you know Scoob's going to leave, and I hate talking about this because it's gloomy, but if you know Scoob's going to leave, and the Tigers owner and GM and president, they know if Scoob's going to leave. They know if they're going to make an offer that he'll sign. They know that. That's a fact. You can't dispute that. And if they know that he is going to leave, you're selling your guys right now and you're going all in. You're getting one with Scooble. He walks away in 2 years. You still have some young guys, but you lose a lot of the high-profile ones. And you're happy because you got a ring. The worst case is you go all in and you don't get a ring. But you know what? If they go all in, which they're not going to, but if they went all in and didn't get a ring the next couple years, it would be like, you know what? Crap, it happens. That's sports. But you went all in and you did the right thing. What's going to happen is they're not going to win with Scoop. If I were to be a pessimistic guy here, they don't win with Scoop. They have all these young prospects. Some of them pan out. Some of them don't, because that's how baseball works. And then they're good.
And then they're a competitive team for the next 8 years.
Yeah, 8 to 10 years. Then they're solid and they're good. But they're not. They don't have a Scooble. They don't have.
I don't know if it's a financial thing in terms of not wanting to pay Scoob, $480 million, or if they're good but not great for 8 years or 10 years. They're going to have a good amount of fans showing up to a Wednesday game in April or May. I don't like it. They traded for a whole bunch of guys. Two of them probably have major league arms. Finnegan,
it's a fact,
and maybe Paddock.
You traded. They got two arms of value. One of which was objectively of value. The other was a negative asset that the Tigers are going to turn into an arm of value. Everyone else is a project.
Yeah, that Chris Fetter magic. Who knows? It might work, but
it worked for those. We saw it last year. It works for stretches, and then this year you see guys get fraud checked, and you see guys going down Toledo, and you see guys getting hurt, and that sucks. But that's baseball. Teams will figure out these guys if there's more tape on them. It's just upsetting that they're so possessive and prideful when it comes to their prospects. Like they think all these guys are going to pan out.
So I agree. How many picks are you holding on to? You're Scott Harris.
I sell everybody. But that's a fireable
so
decision.
McGonigal and Clark, you're still trading those guys too?
I think McGonigal's the only guy.
That's kind of what San Diego did, right? San Diego went all in.
And you know what? They're going to be awesome for a couple of years. More. McGonigal's the only guy because he is like one of the best hitting prospects the last like 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
So I'd probably hold on to him. But like I love Clark.
I would keep those two guys and everybody else is fine.
Whereas they didn't
catcher,
trade
first baseman, like
anyone
they didn't
about
trade anybody in their top 15 or something.
And it's very, very difficult to win a championship in the MLB if you don't trade anybody of value at the deadline. That's just kind of unprecedented.
Yeah, unless you're like the Dodgers and you start off with an all-star team.
Sure.
They're getting their pitchers back, so they're going to be healthy going to the playoffs probably, and will not be any fun to work. But like, just get a bat, get another arm. Come on.
So enough pessimism. I was very upset by the deadline, and it's just a matter of like, hey, here's what we got. Let's let it roll. This is who we got. It sucks that every other contender treated their teams like a contender and bought and like got better. Yep. That also worsens
Mets,
things.
Yankees, Astros, Padres,
the Phillies,
Seattle,
we saw it, right?
Phillies.
Like they rolled out a guy 2 out of 3 days that could have been a Tiger, and he smoked us both times. And
that's 103 last night.
So enough pessimism. Now would be a little optimistic here. Tigers are a real good ball team. They're very young. They've got guys coming up. Scooble's the best hitter or best pitcher on the planet. So like there's a lot going. It's just it's very difficult to win, to go all in. Sorry, to win and not go all in baseball. Like
this is what they need to happen. They need obviously Scooble to be elite. They need Green to be elite. Stay hot. Into September and October. Torque, Carp, Torres, Zach McKinstry, Dingler, Baez all need to be solid.
Okay, yes, their players have to play good.
That's the line. Like
groundbreaking.
Like Baez can't get back to where he was the last 3 years. Dingler's good. Like Dingler, it's nice to have a catcher who is solid.
Their players have to play good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, obvious.
Yeah.
Is Reese Olson coming back? Like they're kind of
done for the year.
About that.
Done for the year.
Is he?
That was a fact. They said that like right away. So I'll just stop reporting on facts that people know and stop laying takes. Any more Tigers stuff, or do you just want to name the roster and say they have to play good?
I'd like to talk about Jack Flaherty.
I don't know. I'd say pass. I don't think we have to. Next,
Casey Mize.
He's pitching tonight. Save us, Casey. So
okay.
Yeah, like I don't know what else we want to talk about.
Actually, I have more confidence in Jack than I do.
Okay.
Casey.
Yeah, both guys have said we don't have to talk about. So anything else?
Best manager in baseball.
Yeah. Okay. Agreed. So I'm just gonna do you want to just keep doing this for 40 minutes?
No, we're gonna move on.
Okay. So now you would move on to another topic, right?
NBA.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So Pistons, this whole thing took a weird spin for them because Malik Beasley decided, I'm just gonna bet on sports.
Free him.
No, free him. Like, be smart.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Get like Ohtani. Get a patsy who can take a fall for you. Like he's guilty, right? All these
free him.
These guys from Cleveland.
Due process.
The pitchers from Cleveland, they're guilty, right? They're betting on
Cleveland. They're all thugs. Lock him up. Malik Beasley's a free man. All right, he's a hero. Actually, yeah, like
he's probably not a hero.
Probably guilty.
He's probably guilty.
And he's guilty in that damn Knicks series. But no, the Beasley thing I don't really want to talk about.
It's sad
because it kind of sucks. Let's just talk about what we know. You want to start with the Pistons?
Yeah, I think we should start with the Pistons.
All right, they had an awful offseason.
They had an awful offseason. They got a C for their offseason.
We need to be saved. And look, I don't know who's going to save us. Let's just have the conversation.
Cade. We're going
to veer off of NBA.
He's a top 8 player in the NBA. We're going to veer off the NBA?
Yeah, I'm just going to say this. Okay,
Superman going to save us?
Yeah, it's just movies. Because look, here's the thing. Tigers were going to save us.
What?
Tigers were going to save us.
Dan Campbell.
I want to get to the lines, if I can just finish a sentence.
Please do.
Tigers are going to save us, and then they had an awful deadline.
Is this not a free country?
I'm just going to walk out.
Don't you have rights?
I'm just going to walk out.
You keep rolling.
So, the Tigers are going to save us, and then they had a lame deadline and lost a bunch of games, and everyone started sucking, and then they kind of got fraud checked. So, now we have to flip to the Lions. The Lions, Hall of Fame game aside, got maybe a marginally better, but they're going to regress record-wise. And there's a lot of good teams in the NFL, and I'm a little nervous about the Lions being a top 2 team.
The Lions still have the best foundation of good young players in the league.
And not in the O-line, though.
No, not in the O-line.
Interior O-line.
Mahogany and Rutledge. Rutledge?
Yeah, Ratledge.
Tate, whatever. They're going to take some bumps this year. Glasgow, please stay healthy because last year you were a poop. But he was dinged up. That's the rumor. I think the offensive line is actually going to be better than people think. But it's going to take a few games for them to get their timing.
So the Lions I'm very scared about. The Pistons had an awful offseason. The Wings still suck. So you've got all these teams that I thought, and it's just, and look, maybe the tide's going to turn, but like Superman 2 is not coming out for like 3 years.
Listen, Lions have the second best talent in the NFC, and Philly's going to implode. Right? 2 years ago, people forget they imploded. They're going to have some problems this year.
I wouldn't say implode. I would just say they're very due for regression.
Yeah, they're due for regression.
Saquon and Hurts, respectfully, one of them's going to get hurt. You just can't play that brand of football like that. Like, someone's going to get.
Yeah, Saquon can't. Like, I don't know, he touched the ball 430 times or something last year. Big number.
Yeah, it's not O.J. Simpson in 1973. I was looking at some of his numbers. We can talk about this later.
Oh,
O.J. Simpson for a stretch in the 70s?
What? You mean rather than the murderer guy?
I'm talking about the running back.
Oh, okay.
Not the actor.
Okay.
O.J. Simpson in 1973 ran for 2,000 yards in 14 games. That's like
it's crazy.
That's like 143 rushing yards per game and like 6 yards a carry.
Yes,
the guy was nuts.
He was,
and then he killed some people.
He killed his ex.
So back to the Pistons. Free him. He got freed, didn't he?
He did get free. Free OJ.
Get him in the new Naked Gun. So Pistons. Talk about the Pistons. You can talk about them more.
Okay, so they lost Beasley, Dennis Schroeder, and Tim Hardaway Jr. They picked up our favorite three-point shooter from the University of Michigan.
Yeah.
We like Dunk.
Love him.
We like Dunk a lot. And actually, I think he'll be a good replacement for Beasley. I always thought that Hardaway was a little bit overrated. Like, he was okay.
I hated
for
Tim
the Pistons,
Hardaway.
but not very good.
I hated Tim Hardaway.
So I'm fine with a healthy Ivy taking that role. Listen, Ivy, you got to concentrate on D. That's the key thing here because we know you can score. One of the fastest players in the league. But you got to concentrate on D.
Okay.
And then Schroeder, listen, he hit some good shots for us, but like he's been worth virtually nothing the last 4 years. So I'm fine with that LeVert-Schroeder trade.
Okay.
The steps are, Cade is going to step up and be a superstar if he's not there already. Duran's got to get better. And Tobias, old man Tobias, just hang on for another couple years.
The Pistons offseason kind of a little similar to the Tides in terms of what they did. Pistons were very, build from within. Yeah. We have the pieces, and it's like, yeah, you do.
Almost like the Tigers.
The East is wide open, and you had a ton of cast members. Go and buy for Nickeil Alexander-Walker and start him at the 2, and you've got a legit guy for the next 5 years there.
Yep.
You got LeVert. LeVert's fine. He's a fine player. He'll help with some of the Cade on-ball burden that kind of suffered without Ivy. So you've got like kind of all these guys juggling some ball-handling duties with Ivy and LeVert because LeVert wants the ball. I've watched him a lot.
Yep.
He's been on good teams, and I've always watched him. I watched him at Michigan. He wants the ball. There's going to be a lot of bad TOs with LeVert trying to do too much. He'll be frustrating. But I do like Karis LeVert more than probably consensus. Duncan Robinson, welcome to Detroit, man. D-Rob's been my guy for like since Michigan, and then he was on the Jimmy teams in Miami. So, like, Dunk's is like a top 5 favorite player in the league.
You love Dunk for a long time.
The fact that he's a Piston is just cool.
And he's elevated his game. He's not just a three-point shooter anymore.
So, he's got a really good off-the-dribble game, and he's a sneaky good finisher. He's got a great pump fake. He's an okay pocket passer, but the Duran, D-Rob dribble handoffs are going to feed families. Nice. Because I watched Duncan and Bam, well, I'm not a Bam guy.
But Bam was terrible last year.
But Bam, yeah, thank you. Bam and Dunks were great two-man games. So I'm just saying, Duran and Duncan Robinson, people are going to be...
the funny videos of Duran, like, hitting three-pointers and jumpers in the offseason.
Funny videos. Also, people are talking about Duncan Robinson's an awful defender. He's as good a defender as Tim Hardaway Jr. I guarantee you, he's going to give you the same defense Tim Hardaway gave you. So that's not that much of a drop-off. I hope Duncan starts. I don't really know what it looks like, but I hope he starts. I said,
over Ivy?
I kind of like Ivy coming off the bench. I do, but
that's actually a pretty good take.
But just you need spacing there, and Ivy can rejuvenate
because Ivy is your
offense.
backup one, I think, anyways.
But you got LeVert to just like dribble around on the second unit, so I don't really know what it looks like. But good thing they didn't get anyone good like Malik Monk or Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Would have been nice to get one of those guys. Monk was free. Monk is so good. Malik Monk is awesome.
Yeah, what's the deal there?
I don't know. I think we got too prideful and didn't want to give up anything.
But like everybody seemed to not value him.
Yeah, well, they're wrong. And
listen, there's some teams that really improve themselves. You talked about Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Okay, let's talk about winners of free agency. Pistons, I have a loser. Sorry.
Yeah, they're a loser. Winners, Denver.
I had Denver. Why do you have Denver?
because they picked up guys who were going to complement and work well with the best player on the planet. Right? Bruce Brown again.
Good.
Hardaway is pretty decent when he's got wide open shots, but then also Cam Johnson. That's a good pickup.
And Valanciunas too, who's playing. He wanted to go leave.
Yeah,
from
what was the deal? He wanted to go
I don't know.
Play in Europe or
But
something.
they basically did Cam Johnson for Michael Porter Jr., Bruce Brown for Westbrook, and Valanciunas for old man DeAndre Jordan. And then the corpse of Tim Hardaway is trodden in. So
Yep.
Denver improved. Another winner. Do you have another winner?
Atlanta.
I have Atlanta. Atlanta cooked. Man,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Listen, I think for them still dependent on Trae Young is bad, but they've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They picked up Porzingis, and if he's healthy, and I don't know how healthy he is or not, like sometimes you just think he's going to break.
He had a virus. There's some rumors about what he had. Not going to say what.
Really?
HIV. Look up Freddie Mercury's death, folks.
Come on.
That's the rumor of what Porzingis has. And if you look at the symptoms and stuff, it's really funny. It's kind of like a Twitter conspiracy theory. Like Yao Ming was created in a lab. Kind of like that.
But he was.
Well, Porzingis is sick, and I don't know if there's a cure.
But here's the other thing. Luke Kennard. I like Luke.
Love Luke Kennard. Yeah, go ahead.
So Atlanta saw that the East is wide open, and they went for it. Right? Like, who's the best team in the East? Probably Cleveland. The Knicks. Who's in Cleveland picked up? One of the Ball boys who they always get injured. I have no confidence in them.
I don't know if I have any notes on Cleveland. Oh, they re-signed Sam Merrill, the shooter I like, but we'll talk about that later. Atlanta did what the Pistons should have done. That's kind of my take. It's
I have a couple more winners. One in the East, Orlando.
Okay,
right?
why?
Tyus Jones, Mo Wagner, like good backup big, and Desmond Bane. Listen, he's going to be real good in Orlando. Again, this is obviously assuming that Franz Wagner and Paulo Banchero are healthy.
But circle back to Atlanta. They made no blockbuster moves, just smart moves to build on the current core.
Agree.
What Detroit should have done, right? It's like they kept their guys, they improved on the margins.
Boom, hey, let's make
one
upgrade.
Boom. Oh, he's cheap. He's cheaper than consensus. Boom, we'll get him. So Atlanta just did what the Pistons should have done. And then Houston, they upgraded like across the board.
Oh my gosh, Houston did.
They're going to be a problem. So
After trading for KD, they picked up Finley Smith, Clint Capella. Solid.
I just want to talk about double big lineups before we go to some losers and some other signings.
Okay.
Double big lineups back and not power forward center. Because I've heard like some like people online say they're not double big lineups, they're just power forwards and center like how it used to be in the old days. No, that's actually a bad take. People are just trotting out two centers.
Who were the original Twin Towers?
Ralph Sampson and Akeem Olajuwon.
Very good take.
Come on now. So team building strategy when I draft teams for like when I'm playing ball or when I'm in leagues, I'm drafting big teams and I'm getting boards and I'm being physical, right? So the Rockets, Şengün, Steven Adams, Clint Capella. 3 legit centers that are all decent.
Big and mean.
I don't know if the 3 of them will ever share the court.
Oh, that'd be
But
awesome.
it'd be awesome. That's like Tri-Towers. The Nuggets, Jokic, Valanciunas. Valanciunas is a center. Clippers, Zubac, Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez to the Clippers, huge signing.
Yep.
Spurs, Wembanyama, Luke Cornett. I'm a Cornett guy. Those two are going to be good together. Hawks, Okongwu, Porzingis. 2 good, versatile bigs. Suns, Mark Williams and Malawak, the young guy.
Yep.
2 real centers. And then I just want to emphasize triple big feed me. Adams, Capella, Şengün on one team is awesome.
Good take. Yep.
Some losers real quick. They have losers.
Well, Boston, because they decided, okay, we're just going to completely suck this year.
Yeah, I didn't put Boston. Like,
It's going to be interesting. Listen, I know Tatum got injured, but do you really need to trade away everybody?
I would have traded away Brown.
I would have traded away Brown for good assets.
Sar Thompson, I would have done.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. And I think Boston accepts that. You probably put a little with Sar, but like
You need to throw a Sar on a first for Brown.
not at first. I'll give you Sasser. And I like Sasser.
Yeah.
Right? You could have made that work. Losers, Pelicans. Everyone's clowning the Pelicans. People don't care about the Pelicans, so it's not even like we shouldn't discuss it. But it's kind of unprecedented.
Can they be a loser like for 7 times in a row when you're doing winners and losers?
The reason why it's unprecedented is because it's like it's one of the worst teams in the NBA, and they traded their own first unprotected. Like they're a bottom 5 team in the league.
Yeah, what? I don't understand. What was that trade again?
So and Willie Green's their coach. Poor Willie Green.
For the big dude, Queen?
Derek Queen, who I don't like either. But Pelicans, everyone's making fun of them. Willie Green's their coach. They're just going to fire him and use him as a scapegoat. But like Troy Weaver's just like took a flamethrower to that place. Yeah. Do you recognize that reference? No, you don't.
Yeah.
What?
Took a flamethrower to that place.
Good.
Yeah.
Milwaukee. Desperate moves. I talked to Coach Rob. Milwaukee's desperate. The wave and stretch
Actually,
of Dame.
I feel bad for Milwaukee. I think Giannis is going to say, trade me.
Yeah, free him. Let's send him to San Antonio, maybe.
No, the stupid rumors now that the Lakers signed Luka.
Oh, no way they're saying Giannis, Luka in LA. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. LeBron won't let that happen. I said save us line. So some losers. I just wrote down my favorite signings and my least favorite signings.
Okay, tell me some of the least favorites. I didn't do that.
I was just looking through and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to write down my favorites. So whatever I say you want to talk about, you let me know. Jakob Poeltl re-signed with Toronto. 4 years, $104 million.
That's a lot of money.
Why? No one's talking about that. That's so much money for a play-in team. They're in the salary. They're in the luxury tax.
Yeah,
Toronto.
Sorry, Urban.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, Asian Gary.
Good job, Masai. Moron.
No, didn't they fire him?
Yeah, I know, but I think he made a couple moves and then they fired him a day after the draft.
Probably a little late.
Free agency. The Bucks. Miles Turner. I like Turner. I just don't really get that.
I don't think he's that good.
Lakers, DeAndre Ayton. He signed for $8 million a year, and I still hate the signing. DeAndre Ayton's awful. I hate him.
He's such a terrible, unmotivated player.
You talked about Schroeder. Do you remember how much he signed for?
No.
3 years, $45 million.
That's a terrible. Who did that?
Sacramento.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
There's these teams at New Orleans, Sacramento, Washington, Charlotte.
Yeah.
You should be relegated. Really, you should be relegated. Mm-hmm. Can I say they should play in the WNBA, or is that...
No.
No?
They're going to get hit with objects playing there. It's dangerous. Wimmis. Mavs, D'Angelo Russell. 2 years, $13 million. Again, they paid him nothing. D'Angelo Russell, I hate. Bad basketball player. I don't like him. Jaren Jackson, 5 years, $240 million. I just don't think he's that good. And I don't know what Memphis' options were.
He's a top defensive player in the league. Not the best, but he's a top 5 or so.
He's a center who gets 2 boards a game and he can't play offense.
Fouls too much. He's inconsistent offense. He doesn't get enough boards. I don't know how you're that big and that athletic and not get boards.
Harden, do you know how much he extended with the Clippers for?
Oh, probably 2 years, $80 million or something stupid.
Good guess. 282. 2 years, $82 million. A lot of money.
2 years, $82 million?
Yeah.
How's he doing in the playoffs? I don't really remember.
A lot of money.
Stats.
Okay, so now favorites. Tyus Jones, you mentioned.
Yeah.
1 year, $7 million. That guy's going to close games at times for the Orlando Magic. He's a great player. People are going to watch him in Orlando.
Great 3-and-D guy.
No, not at all.
No,
he's a cis guy. He's a pure point guard. He's a pure one. A guy the Pistons should have signed. Gershon Yabusele re-signed with the Knicks. 2 years, $12 million.
Oh, that's the French dude who actually gave the Dream Team a go.
Perfect.
Where did he
Piston.
go?
New York again.
Oh, man.
2 years, $12 million.
We don't want to give New York any depth.
That guy was he would have been so good on the Pistons.
Beef Stew. Oh, him and Beef Stew hurting people.
The Bucks re-signed Gary Trent, which I really like that move. 2 years, $7.5 million. That's not much for a guy who's a really good player.
That's a good signing.
Yeah, I switched to favorites.
Okay, got it.
Yabusele, Tyus Jones, Gary Trent. Luke Cornett, 4 years, $41 million.
You like Cornett, eh?
Cornett's good. He's got all the advanced stuff. You know, Stewart dominates all the advanced metrics. That's like Cornett. Ty Jerome, 3 years, $28 million to Memphis.
Yeah, you liked him a lot too.
I know he didn't hit a shot for a month in the playoffs. He's a good player. So, and they got him for he probably lost himself.
Yeah, that's a bad. The water in Cleveland's not very good.
No, yeah, Flint either is bad.
Yeah,
Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith, 4 years, $53 million.
You like that one. You've liked him for a long time.
Finney-Smith's a good ball player, man. He's going to be good on Houston.
Yeah.
Cavs, Sam Merrill, I mentioned, 4 year, $38 million. He's like a 40% three-point shooter. You sign him for less than $10 million a year. It's good stuff. And the Lakers, Jake LaRavia, 2 years, $12 million. LaRavia's a real good player. So I like that move for the Lakers.
Okay.
That's some of my least favorite signings there, folks.
Pistons win total, I think, is 42.5 or something. Over?
I bet the over blindly. So, even if they had, even if I didn't know what they did, it's kind of I'd go all in off the flop. As soon as I got my hands, I just all in. Pistons are going to win some games. Okay. Because they're my team.
I think part of it is they're still a good young team who wants to compete. They're probably just outside the top 4 teams.
They want to compete, but they don't want to contend.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
It's upsetting. Just do what Atlanta did. Atlanta set the blueprint. And they have
there's so many teams in the East that want to lose games.
Yeah, that's why the Pistons are going to win 16 or 20 games playing free teams.
Yep.
Okay, now what do you want to talk about?
We're talking about blockbuster movies.
Okay, go ahead.
So Superman, we've obviously been looking forward to Superman for a long, long time. And we are superhero fans in our house. Have been forever. I was a kid. Obviously, Youngblood, we started watching those a long time ago. Probably the 2 months before Superman comes out, he watched all the Supermans again, even the crappy ones. Got some of our nephews into it. So, listen, I was excited for the new Superman. He was more excited.
It's a big deal, right? Man. Yeah, Superman's a big deal. It was just a big deal.
James Gunn, they really gave him a lot of control.
Well, he gave himself a lot of control, right? He's the CEO of the Warner Brothers superhero division. So it's basically not a player coach, but a GM coach. It's kind of like Bill Belichick on New England, where it's like, yeah, he was making all the decisions.
Just doing it.
So yeah, Gunn is running the studio and also made Superman. But
I wrote down James Gunn provided the world with a movie that was desperately needed. Probably saved DC, and he might have saved the planet.
Yeah, saved us.
Saved us for sure.
Yeah, like if the Tigers went on that losing streak and I didn't have Superman to watch 4 times in theaters, it would have been dangerous. So you want to talk about Superman specifically, or
a little bit? Yeah, I want to talk about Superman, like the whole Bravia and Jaranpur. That was awesome. And the mighty Kal-El comes to the rescue. Why? Because he's the superhero that does the right thing. He does.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like these lines, like I get scared, but that is being human, and that's my greatest strength. Oh my God, does that ever hit deep?
Yeah, it was great stuff.
So deep. I'm as human as anyone. Your choice, Clark. Your actions. That what makes you who you are.
Good line delivery.
What an aura quote from Jonathan Clark. Oh my gosh, so good.
Jonathan Clark, not his name.
What's his name?
Clark? That's first name.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Kent. Sorry, I got a little excited.
I'm real. Yeah. Well, here's my Superman take. You're getting into the nitty gritty Superman stuff.
I jumped in a little quick, but I was excited.
Yeah, it transcends genre. It's not a superhero movie. Like it's more than that. It's not just like a dude in a cape running around. It's a lot more than that. It's about doing the right thing. It's about finding people in need,
being a good
helping
human,
them, looking for the good in people. Like it's just really good stuff.
Saving the squirrel.
Beacon of hope, good, a source of goodness. Just like really stuff that'll fire you up. Talk about like punk rock. There's some punk rock stuff in the movie, and they kind of talk about. I did
write down good soundtrack. That's funny.
Well, punk rock, like the idea of punk rock is like going against society and like going against the norm. And in this world, and you could say real world,
Rage Against the Machine.
It's going against the norm to be this like absurdly good person and to save a squirrel in the middle of a fight and to like do all these really good things. That is against the grain. So that's the punk rock. Doing the good things.
Yeah,
punk
in this rock. World, a lot of people are asses.
Cynicism and nihilism and just bad stuff.
Yeah.
Division, negativity. Superman's just like, no, I'm a neutral dude. I'm just going to help people and do good. That fires me up a lot. Good score, good supporting cast, great movie. I loved it. It's very up my alley. So.
Where does it rank amongst all your Superman movies?
Yeah, I basically have the first Superman from 78, Man of Steel, and this one, all pretty close. Honestly, I probably have Superman 78 a notch below them. I love it, but like it was from 1978, like it has aged. Whereas Man of Steel and this Superman are both like 180, like opposite movies.
Yep.
But I love them both for different reasons. I don't know what I'll go back to and rewatch more. Like I've watched Man of Steel like 10 times, 12 times.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
So it's kind of hard to say. Like I need to sit with this one for,
And listen, you don't need to rank them 1, 2, 3. You can just say there's 3 great movies that if the opportunity presents to watch it, good. 8 years from now, when it's a Saturday morning, we just play tennis, we got a bit of free time, you're scrolling through, and you see any of them, we're going to stop and watch it. Mm-hmm. It's like that.
Okay, good take. What else? Do you want to talk more about Superman, or do you want to switch
I'd like to talk a little bit more about Superman. What did you think about like all the characters? Because I had difficulty, like when the trailers are showing all these characters. I'm like, man, I just can't understand how they're going to be able to work it in. It's obviously, if you haven't seen Superman, go see it, and whatever.
Probably could have said
Spoilers.
that 5 minutes ago.
Probably should have said that a while ago. Okay. But they set it up really well in the first 2 minutes. I like that.
First 2 minutes. Oh yeah. Well, they do an opening text crawl.
Yeah, like Star Wars.
And I thought that was great, and it was like well written. The way it was presented was really well done. So I liked the idea behind it. I liked what it said, and I liked how it was portrayed. So kind of that all hit for me, and they build the world, and you go right in. So yeah, I thought that part was very well handled. I thought the movie flew. I actually would have made it a little longer. That could be a negative of it. I probably would have added 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's nothing that I thought dragged.
Yeah, nothing dragged. It's like I would have given a couple more minutes here, a couple more minutes there. Morning in the life of Clark. Like you could have added some stuff. And I wonder if we'll ever see the deleted scenes. We might not, but I mean, very few.
They
notes.
Hardly talked about his youth.
Yeah. They don't really talk about.
And
it. Just see clips.
I love that Kansas stuff. It's great.
Yeah, that's really what I'll go to Man of Steel for. All the Kansas stuff is very like we spent some time in Man of Steel just in Kansas doing stuff, and he's like saving a bus full of kids and stuff.
Yeah, that was a good take. And then you see that fat kid 25 years later.
Yeah, working at IHOP. Good. Yeah. Whereas this one, it doesn't really do the Kansas stuff. It's just like here's Superman, he's in Metropolis, we're going, and it's 2 hours, right? So very different movies. What else do you have?
That's it.
Okay, good job, Superman.
Good job, Superman. Thank you for saving us.
Thanks, Soups. What else do you want to say?
F1.
Okay, go ahead. Talk about F1.
So Brad Pitt legacy game. This is a stereotypical Hollywood blockbuster.
What was it?
A stereotypical Hollywood summer blockbuster.
You can't say the word blockbuster.
I'm having difficulty with blockbuster.
Unbelievable.
I'm not sure.
Go ahead, keep going.
Must have been the 80s blockbuster videos.
Yeah.
It was fun, lots of tech. I'm not a car guy. Like, I really don't care that much about cars.
Yeah, we're both kind of not.
But it was so good. Like, the use of technology was awesome.
Use of technology. Yeah, it's good.
Like, I don't know, the whole Lewis Hamilton, like, he got to play a role in it, and they got to be really in the cars. It's like Top Gun Maverick. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, keep talking about it. This is good.
The aging star mentoring the next generation.
What was it? A summer block?
Summer blockbuster.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I had a little trouble with that.
Yeah, Top Gun Maverick for sure. If you like Top Gun Maverick, you'll like F1. I prefer Maverick.
When's the last time you've seen Days of Thunder?
I've never seen Days of Thunder. I don't know if I'd like it.
I probably haven't watched it for 30 years. Let's watch that again.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like. It's just like I'm not a car guy. The only cars in movie like I like Cars, the movie, the cartoon one.
Mater.
Yeah, he's a character in it.
And he might be the best backwards driver around.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't know like the car thing. F1. I don't like F1. Like I'm not like it's just.
I don't dislike it. You just don't like. It's just who cares.
I lean dislike.
But F1 fans like they talk about it a lot,
Yeah.
and like they get up really early on Sunday mornings and watch the whole race.
Yeah. Look, here's my F1 bit where it's like, I feel like 90% of the fans, and I don't mean to be critical, but I am being critical. They put this crappy thing out on Netflix. The world watched it, and now everyone likes F1. That's basically what happened.
Oh, okay.
Right? They put some Netflix show out during COVID. No one had anything to watch.
Did you watch it?
No.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah. That's why we don't like F1. It's simple.
Like you never like. Oh, I gotta watch that.
Like, call me conservative. I like a sport with the ball, and like there's a goal, and and I don't get it.
Even a puck. Whiz.
Yeah, puck works. Puck plays.
Yep. Tennis ball.
Now the reason why I like MMA is because like that's just like the rawest form of like fighting, and like that goes back to like caveman days, where it's just like two people in a confined space,
troglodytes,
doing whatever they wanted to do to end the other. That fires me up.
Yeah.
F1, it's like, okay, we're driving. It's cool tech. There's cool pit stops. They dress and they
old school, new school stuff.
Whatever. My critiques of one of my critiques of F1 is they really explain F1 rules, and I knew no rules. I know like specification stuff. They have announcers, and they're always letting you know.
So did that annoy the F1 people?
No, I don't think so, because I think everyone was like, oh, it's so nice to fill the people in that don't understand. It's like, yeah, it's cars, it's wheels, it's tires. They put the new ones on. It's not that hard to get, you know? It's not like there's intricate rules and intentional grounding and outside of the pocket.
Drive fast. Pit changes need to be quick, right?
Yeah.
Or are slower pit changes better?
It's like this big reveal. It's like, pit change, got to be quick. It's like, okay, yeah.
And you can't like leave a drill.
I saw Cars when I was 3 years old, and I understood pit changes, right? So... but I loved F1. I really did. I had a great time with it. Great opening.
How many times have you watched it?
I think I only saw it once.
Okay, same.
Yeah, it is 2.5 hours.
How many times have you seen Superman?
4.
Okay, so fans, that's it,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
For Superman, we'll watch it again if the opportunity presents itself.
I think I'll probably go in a few weeks before it leaves.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, it's like... But I even said no to people. Because like everyone knows, it's like, oh, text Isaac. He'll say yes to Superman. So people were texting me like, hey, Superman. I'm like, sure, let's go. I even told 2 people no, so I could be at 6 right now. I said like, no, I need a break. Like I just saw it 3 days in a row. Let me sit. But no, F1 is really, it's a very likable, well done movie. That's what I have there.
Okay, 2 movies that fans haven't seen and should probably see.
You're asking me?
Yeah, asking you.
English or foreign films?
1 and 1.
Okay, foreign films. I'll say The Untouchables. Intouchables. It's that French one about.
That's pretty good.
It's a great movie. It's not just pretty good. It's a great. Look it up. It came out in like 2011, I think. Intouchables. It's French. So that's my foreign one.
Intouchables and Untouchables.
No, my one that people haven't seen that's English. Okay, you go. Let me just think for a minute.
I didn't like prep for this. I'm going to say always, goes to one of the awesome ones. No Country for Old Men. It's an easy, low-hanging fruit, but it's a great movie. And I don't know if people talk about it as much as they should. It's spectacular.
No Country, yeah, that...
You like Django?
Everyone sees Django. I'll say one movie that people haven't seen, and I think it's on Netflix now, is Heat. A lot of people haven't seen Heat.
You know what? I wrote down Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
He wrote it down. all 4 letters of it.
Took me a while
It's
to type.
on. I think it's on Netflix now. I don't know why it's not like recognized as one of the best like movies ever.
I agree with you. It's a top 20 movie all time.
Came out in, I think, 97. It's Pacino. It's De Niro. It's Val Kilmer. It's directed by Michael Mann. I actually almost wore my Heat shirt. I thought I had it on. It's a great movie, and it's not just an action movie. It's a heist movie, and it's a character drama.
But Smart Criminals.
It's a really, really. It's in my top 10 ever as a frame of reference, folks. So go watch Heat on Netflix. It's like 3 hours though. So
Okay.
buckle up.
Good.
Okay, that's what I got.
Nice job. So now we're going to get back into more regular routines. By the way, I've given Mom notice of football season because like it's coming. It's soon. I know the exhibition games don't count for stuff, but we're going to start paying attention to how Manu looks at left tackle.
Not good.
Giovanni Manu.
Manu's not looking
terribly
good. I've read bad things on him, by the way.
That's okay. Next year he'll be the backup.
Okay, save us, Manu. He'll be okay. What else do you have to say?
That's it.
Okay.
Thanks, fans. See ya.